You may think of outer space as a vast, beautiful expanse filled with unimaginable wonders. And while that may be true, there are lurking dangers in the cosmic wilderness that would send shivers down your spine. Brace yourself, space enthusiasts, because we're about to delve into the least known but most interesting dangers of outer space. First on our hit list are the notorious cosmic rays. These radiation particles, originating from distant stars and supernovas, can penetrate anything in their path. Imagine being bombarded by miniature bullets that can wreak havoc on your cells. That's precisely what cosmic rays do to astronauts exposed to them for extended periods. And don't let the word cosmic fool you into thinking these rays are cosmic in a good way. These are harmful, unforgiving particles that can fry your DNA and increase your chances of cancer. But why stop at cosmic rays? Enter microgravity, the delightful friend that wreaks havoc on the human body. When astronauts venture beyond Earth's atmosphere, they enter a bizarre realm where gravity becomes significantly weaker. The human body, with its muscles and bones accustomed to the strong pull of Earth, suddenly finds itself confused and disoriented. It's like attending a gravity-defying roller coaster ride without a seatbelt. Bones become brittle, muscles lose strength, and blood vessels constrict. Oh, and did I mention blurred vision and an impaired immune system? Space is no picnic, my friends. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, let me introduce you to the charming vacuum of space. Sure, it's awe-inspiring to imagine yourself floating gracefully in zero gravity, but strip away the fancy Hollywood portrayal, and the reality kicks in. In space, there's no atmospheric pressure to support your bodily fluids, resulting in something called ebolism, the boiling of blood. Yes, you read that right. Your blood would quite literally boil, and you would suffer a rapid and gruesome death. So much for dreaming of being an astronaut, huh? Think you're safe on a spacecraft? Think again. Spacecraft are essentially tin cans floating in an infinite vacuum and subject to the occasional cosmic shotgun. Enter space debris, fragments of outdated satellites and spent rocket stages that litter our cosmic neighborhood like discarded toys. At high speeds, even a tiny bolt or fleck of paint can cause catastrophic damage to a spacecraft, turning it into a costly intergalactic graveyard. It's like maneuvering through a cosmic minefield, with life-threatening consequences at every turn. Last but not least, let's talk about good old isolation in space. Humans are social creatures, and being confined to a tiny spaceship for months or years on end can wreak havoc on our mental well-being. Psychological issues such as depression, anxiety, and claustrophobia are common among astronauts who spend extended periods in the vacuum of space. The vastness of the cosmos can be awe-inspiring, but it can also be incredibly lonely and mentally taxing. So there you have it, the dangers of outer space that the space agencies conveniently omit from their recruitment posters. Cosmic rays, microgravity, the vacuum of space, space debris, and the psychological toll are just some of the perils awaiting those brave enough to venture beyond our blue planet. But don't let that discourage you. After all, what's life without a little danger, right? Just remember to pack some extra SPF 1 million sunscreen if you ever decide to cross the final frontier. If you found this content valuable and entertaining, please subscribe, like, share, comment to help us create more content like this.